the inside of the spar here.
What we're doing here is installing a wing. This is the same wing I had off knocking the dent out the other day. Our star is Doug Torrance. Doug, why is it you're cleaning that out?
Well, there's a lot of old grease in here that tends to get contaminated with dirt and such, and it needs to be cleaned out so we can put some fresh stuff in.
Okay. Are you using just standard solvent?
Just standard solvent.
Okay. Okay, now the next step, let's see, I think you were starting to lube the attach points of the spar, or the torque tube for the flaps, and just using white grease on that.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to move this baby buggy I rigged up here around a little bit and see if I can get over so we can take a look at the airplane now with the wing exposed. And also I see you put some white spray white grease. Whoa, I got to focus that little Hummer. That baby's sucked in there. There we go. Spray white grease on the wings carry-through spar to prevent corrosion and stuff in there, plus makes the wing easier to get on and off.
Yes, we'll clean the old grease off first also.
Okay. So now we're going to have Pat McCann, or other mechanics here at AmeroMod, get in on the situation here. I'm going to have to back this thing up so I can get a little bit more airplane and wing and everything in. And we'll show you how the easiest way to install a wing is. Boy, I'm going to have to really suck back with this thing, I guess. Get all my cords out of the way here. Oops, I hit one. Okay, try to get back. I still don't have all of that wing in. Get back here a little bit farther. Okay, now I got both of you in with the wing. Now you notice we got the wing supported on two sawhorses. Let's just check my focus here and see if I'm about as good as I can get. And which is about the easiest way we found to work on wings, is just take them off and lay them on a sawhorse. You can flip them upside down and work them over, put some carpet around the sawhorses. And I'll see if I can zero in and focus in on that sawhorse. That one we've been masked over and used for painting a little bit. There's another one with just some old carpet on it. And there's where that dent used to be took out the other day. Okay, now we're going to lift the wing. We got a third man inside the aircraft now to guide things in. We got something caught a while ago and backed up and restarted this thing. So we got Ray on the wing now with Doug. Pat's inside, so you guys go ahead and have at it. Okay, now the thing that's real important to do here, or not to do, is to bend something by getting the torque tubes in where they shouldn't go. And that's what we had happen a while ago. It caught the outboard flap bracket inside and hung up. So that's why we need the third man inside the cabin. Now this, of course, is installing the wing with the control surfaces in place. It's a lot easier if they're not. Now what Pat's doing inside the airplane right now is feeding those torque tubes through their appropriate bell cranks as they come in. And maybe you'll hear him giving some instructions in there. Okay, now we've got her coming up. I'm going to zoom in on this thing a little bit. Okay, Doug's going to connect some wiring. Make sure the gas lines and everything are in the appropriate place. You also want to make sure just before the wing seats that you get the wing root seal in place, because it's a booger to put on without it. As I mentioned earlier, this aircraft does have the 20-gallon ox fuel system, so there's a little bit of extra stuff down there that Doug's concerned with right now to make sure it's lined up properly. The tags have actually been removed, but we've got some extra wiring and fuel fittings to get lined up. That was a vent tube Pat was just putting on. Okay, the wing moves on in now. Pat's back in, getting things continued. A little bit of wiggling and wobbling helps get things set to go. Try to get up here and get focused real clear. Okay, the wing seats further on in. Now comes the wing root seal. Slides, of course, onto the wing. Occasionally stays there. Sometimes it helps to put a little bit of tape on there to hold them in place while you're putting them on, unless you got extra people to work with you. Okay. Everything seems to be set pretty well on the outside, or the inside. Pat's back out of the airplane. Back to a two-man operation instead of three. Okay, the wing root seal is getting a little bit more in place, and so you got the general idea. From here on in, it's just pretty well buttoning everything up. So we'll close out this sequence. How to install a wing. You notice the two bolts sitting on top of the shoulder bolts. That will be the last thing to go in, and then the wing's installed.